Welcome back to another Capestance vlog. Today we're going to be doing the exhaust sounds on the E36 328. So currently we've got a straight pipe. That means there's no boxes on the exhaust system. We're running from the standard manifold down the standard, I think it's about the 57mm pipe that the previous owner put on. And all I did was remove the middle silencers and the rear box. So effectively we replaced the pipes there, creating a straight pipe exhaust system, and all we did was add a schnitzer tip to the end to finish it off instead of it just looking like straight pipes. So the sound has been a little bit overbearing now. Actually, I want to fine tune the sound. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to do a startup. There's no cold start because the car's already moved. We're going to do a couple of revs, a few drive-bys, a launch, and we'll do some in-car sounds as well. I hope you guys enjoy the sound, and if you don't, I am ending up changing the exhaust system. So you guys can give me some suggestions below whether I should do a one box in the rear, two small boxes in the middle, because I currently have two small boxes, and that's what I'm going to do next. Put the two small boxes and see if that cleans up the sound. Because currently the sounds really raspy and just wild. It doesn't have a clean exhaust note, so that's what I'm going to try and head towards. And so I'm going to start up, a couple of revs, and then launch. Guys can hear now, there's been like this mysterious, I don't know if it's a coil pack or something else, injector or something that's going wrong. And when I drive it hard, randomly, like now I drove it like super hard, then it does a bit of a miss. We bought like multiple coil packs. We've swapped out about 4 of them already, and I think there's still 2 that's faulty. So yeah, we're trying to trace the problem, but it's been so intermittent that the mechanic hasn't been able to really like track it down. So yeah. So what the mechanic did the last time was they removed one of the coil packs at a time, and the one that doesn't make a sound is the one that's faulty. So let's check. I don't have the spanners and the sockets for to release the valve cover, so I'm not going to worry about this now. Let's get back on the road. Okay guys, so vehicle's parked, and let's just check it out again, see what it does. I'm gonna start it quick. So yeah, you can hear there's still a miss. So we're gonna check if it's the coil packs, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Could be the coil packs, or could be cylinder 6, because we've been having a problem with that. But we're gonna test the coil packs and I'll show you guys how to do that. Before I show you the coil packs, I'm gonna let you hear the engine miss from the outside so you can hear it a bit more distinctly, because the lifters were also making a noise, so it sounded like a bearing knock. But yeah, just listen to the sound now. You guys could hear that, and also what I'm smelling now is fuel, like overfueling. So hopefully that means the coil pack isn't igniting that fuel, and that's why it's overfueling, and it's not something bigger like being valve. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is going to remove the spark plug cover, the coil pack cover, and then if it's one cylinder that's causing the problem, when we remove the plug from the coil pack, it's not going to make a difference in the sound, and that's going to isolate which is the actual coil pack that's faulty. Once we find the faulty coil pack, then we're going to swap it with a working one, and if the sound changes, then that means that it's the coil pack that's the fault. But if it stays in the same cylinder bank, then we know it's something bigger and inside the head. This is the first time I'm tackling something like this, so yeah, you guys can give me comments below on if I'm doing something wrong, because you know we're all here to learn. So we've got our tools, we've got flat screwdriver, we take off the caps, we've got our speed coil packs that we got from Shamil BMW, and we've got a 10 socket to loosen the nuts from the valve cover. So let's get into it. I lost that little switch thing to change the direction. Drop it in. First thing, covers off. Okay. Put the seat back. Okay, so got the nuts. Before I start the engine now, that the cover's off, make sure nothing is covering because I almost had the cover on top of the fan, and if that goes on while that's there, it's going to cause more damage. Check this out here. So basically, so this is how you release the coil pack plug. Lift up this little bracket and that will release the plug. Then you just give it a slight wiggle and that will remove the plug. Okay, up, slide it back in and lock it in. At first it seems quite risky to do while the engine's on, but so the mechanics do this. And yeah, so let's give it a go. So the plan now will be to start the car. Once the car is started, like I showed you, you're going to remove one of the plugs from the cylinders until we isolate where the faulty cylinder is. What we're going to be listening for is if there's any change in sound, that means that cylinder bank and coil pack is working. So if there's no change in the sound, that's where your problem is. Everything is clear, nothing's in the way. We're going to start up and get on it. Start at the back. Number 5, no change. Change, so I think it's number 5. Let's just check further. Okay, number 3 is the change. Number 2 is the change. Number 1 is the change. So number 5, so it's number 5. So what we're going to do now is remove this coil pack and put one of these and then check if that fixes it. If it doesn't, then swap it out with one that we know it's working. That will also be another check. So I'm going to first do one of these so that's easier. One other thing, these are second-hand ones from Shine or BMW, so we don't know if these are working. So you can't really rely if you put it in that it's actually going to fix the problem. The next option is try one that we know is working inside here. Over here you'll see we've got 2 10 bolts and just break them down. So over here you'll see on the cylinder 5 we've got 2 bolts, 10 bolts. We're going to remove those and then disconnect the plug and then remove that coil pack and then give it a go. Take the plug out. Woo. 3. Can't see anything immediately wrong with it. Okay. Put this one faulty on the side. Connect that in. Put the new one in there. Put the plug in first. Okay, let's give it a go. I think it still sounds like it's slightly deep. Let's try the other one and then see if it sounds similar. With the straight pipe, it's actually very difficult to hear, but I didn't feel like it was revving up as smooth as it was before. this, we'll be taking this out, swapping them over, and see if the sound gets worse. Shorts in neutral. Okay, so to me, it sounds the same. That means that both of the plugs are working and the problem is in the chamber. And I have to take it to the mechanic to get it seen to, because that's deeper than my level. And on that bombshell, guys, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Hope you enjoy, and make sure you like and subscribe to see what happens to the E36 build. The mist is still there. I'd just do some driving clips with the sound of the mist, you know, as a reference point, so we know what it sounded like with it. Let's see if we can do a little burnout. Yes sir, it still has some power. Smell of rubber, smells good. Yeah man, I just want to get back to doing donuts with this thing. God. It just doesn't want to work with me. So last time when the motor broke, they just ripped it apart, and well, they just ripped it out, and I didn't get to really like send it like I wanted to. You know, when something's broken, you just want to destroy it properly instead of just half-assing it. And yeah, I wish I did a nice burnout or something before and let that motor really be destroyed. But I'm kind of feeling like that now. But let's not jump the gun. Gonna drop it off at the mechanic, and we'll see.